The practice of receiving Holy Communion in the hand started in Holland during the early 1960s. The unsanctioned practice spread to Belgium, France, and Germany. Pope Paul VI directed the bishops to immediately stop the practice. The bishops continued the practice despite the Pope's plea to stop. In 1969, Pope Paul VI decided to strike a compromise with his disobedient bishops. Given the gravity of the matter, the Pope would not authorize communion in the hand. He was, however, open to bestowing an indult. An indult is an exception to the law, not a right, but a permission. The Pope had two conditions to his compromise. First, an indult could not be given to a country in which communion in the hand was not already established practice. Second, the bishops in countries where it was established must approve of the practice by a secret vote and with 2/3 majority. The indult was an attempt to contain the practice of communion in the hand, not to propagate it. So how did communion in the hand arrive in the United States, where the practice was not widespread? In 1975 and again in 1976, Archbishop Joseph Bernardin, the president of the Conference of Bishops, attempted in vain to garner 2/3 of the bishops to vote in favor of receiving communion in the hand. Bernardin conducted a third vote that once more fell short of the 2/3 majority. This, however, did not end the matter. Bernardin decided to unlawfully begin gathering absentee votes from any bishops he could find, including retired bishops who no longer administered any diocese. Consequently, the number was adjusted to meet the 2/3 majority. In summary, the practice of communion in the hand was thus born out of disobedience and granted to the United States due to an illegal rigged vote. In 1950, 87% believed in the real presence. Today, that number has plummeted to a mere 30-some%. The abusive and hurried manner in which the practice of communion in the hand was imposed led to a widespread lack of reverence for the Eucharist and caused great pain for many in the Church. Every particle of the host, after consecration, has become the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ. Communion in the hand allows loose particles to fall off the host onto the hand and floor. It is desecration of the Eucharist and sacrilege to allow these unconsumed particles of the host to fall to the floor and be trampled on, left in our pockets, smeared on the steering wheel, run through the washing machine, etc. Knowing that communion on the hand is against the common law of the Church, was born out of disobedience, permitted in the U.S. due to a rigged vote, and worst of all, creates a significantly higher incident rate of desecration of our Lord. Why would anyone choose to receive in this fashion? One last noteworthy point, Cardinal Bernardin, who went to great lengths to ensure communion in the hand was propagated in the United States, was an infamous homosexualist who insisted that the gay men's choir sing at his wake. There is a career-long track record of accusations against Cardinal Bernardin that not only was he a homo predator his entire career, but that many of those sexual assaults were tied to satanic rituals. As documents begin to surface from deep within the Archdiocese of Chicago's secret files, the more credible these allegations appear to be.